believe he's won in Jersey.
Interesting. Okay.
Because I don't think Tweak is eligible due to activity.
I
If I
see.
remember right.
Nah,
I believe
Jakal's better. It's fine. Going
Okay,
into
well,
game number 1, we got Jakal repping the signature wolf, and now we're gonna see Petayaa choosing the Kazuya Mishima on small battlefield in game number 1.
yes, sir. Jakal looking for the chain grab there, looking for down throw dash attack, and then you saw that second dash grab came out. He just missed the frame perfect window for it, though. So gonna give Petayaa another opportunity, something you really want to do as little as possible against Kazuya. These crouch dashes have been on point so far, Gerd, and while Jakal's been able to keep the pressure on going, it's just so scary to approach Kazuya that Petaya's got a couple extra chances. That being said, still not able to hold on to the stock.
Wow, that up throw into a backer was barely able to get the KO. And I mean, Kazuya is a heavy character, like you mentioned earlier in our commentary session. Was Kazuya's like top 20 heaviest characters, potentially just outside of the top 5? Oh, not top 5, top 10.
He's
But oh my
11.
god, another sweet
No, he's
spot.
number 10 because he's having this one. Anyway.
Interesting. Another sweet spot backer able to seal it out. Now, Petayaa already down 2 stocks to 1. It's only been just a little over a minute long. I wonder if Petaya's able to bring this back, but Jakal's just been racking up the damage.
Yep, and we saw the shine. We see the shine combo start to come out. That's how you know a wolf player is feeling themselves. Jakal swinging for that F smash, expecting Petayaa to go low. The discipline though to go high, mix it up, going to allow Petayaa back to stage and to find that stock and Gerd. You know, Petayaa doing a good job, right? You in Jersey, you look at your bracket on a weekly basis, and of the players you normally expect to see in bracket, there's probably nobody you want to see less in your path than Jakal. You know, maybe Syrup as well, but like Jakal is right up there with like the final boss you're scared to fight, and Petayaa put in on a solid show, but at the end of the day, just wasn't winning neutral enough to really get too much started there.
Yeah, and obviously being down 3 stocks to 1, it's a little bit hard to come back, especially as Kazuya. Normally you like being a little bit up because you could use those rage drives a little bit to your advantage. Obviously, into that last stock goes for the SD a little bit by accident. No, not sure if that was some sort of an ultimate moment where it was a buffer system or just tried to buffer a Neuro Dodge into the ledge, trying to recover. A little unfortunate. Now we're going to be seeing a run back, I believe. Jakal is going to be staying on the Wolf, and now we got Petayaa staying on the Kazuya. We are going to be seeing Hollow Bastion this time. Let's see how it goes in game number 2, Ritual.
Yeah, I mean, Kazuya likes this stage, right? Because you get the ability for first protect, you get the ability to do stuff like that. It would have been Death Gerd, but the up B hitbox saving Jakal, letting him come back to stage. You still got 89%, so nothing to be upset about. But at the same time, right, it's not the stock you were aiming for.
Yeah, and Petayaa is just doing a better job racking up 104 already, just going for that early percent. I think it was almost 0 to 60, but now Petayaa trying to look for another KO. But that down air is going to seal it out for Petayaa. So now Petayaa going into this game number 2 has the momentum.
Absolutely looking for that down smash. Third waffle, or Jakal. Boy, I really can't think today. Jakal just finding the pressure, or the down smash, the nair into the down smash, going to find its mark. Petayaa not ready with that optimal DI, so gonna cost him. And Jakal, despite going down early quick, right, able to bring this back, keep it close, get the slightest of leads, and just kind of out-neutral his way, dance his way around Kazuya Mishima to victory.
I like that Jakal's just playing really as patient as possible, not trying to, go super hard into Kazuya's burst range. Because if you let Kazuya grab you, that is bad. If you let Kazuya try to go for an Electric Wing God Fist, that is also very bad. Like, Jakal's been doing a good job, but is going to get hit by the EWGF for that time. That down smash read is not going to work out. Jakal trying to look for something, gets the grab, read from the roll. That dash attack actually almost gets caught by the Rage Drive Fist, but it's not going to work out that time, Ritual.
No, it's not. The up B gonna close it, gonna find its mark. The pressure is on. The pressure is real here right now. Gerd, there is one more chance for Jakal here to close out this game. He's still very capable of doing so. 157%, right? This is very much kill percent for Kazuya, but the downside is that something like that's gonna happen to you. One electric into a little hug for your furry friend, and Gerd, we're going to a game 3.
Yeah, unfortunately, Wolf does not have the greatest recovery, especially from down low. That SD down B doesn't kill your opponent; it kills Kazuya. But because Wolf doesn't have that ability to recover from those kind of depths, it is not going to be good for Jakal, who's especially been on the last stock. So now Petayaa able to seal up that game number 2. We're going to be seeing a game number 3, and we're going to be going to small battlefield. So this was actually the stage that Jakal had won on in game number 1. Let's see if there's going to be any difference since Petayaa had won game 2 now, has the momentum.
Absolutely looking for not a first tech, but, you know, kind of looking similar, right? Trying to get that reverse nair into an extension, but not going to find its mark. Going to allow Jakal a huge opening to just rack on some damage here. Air trying to just reset, trying to let that electric contact the shield, just push him back, maybe try and just reset to neutral right now, but mixing up his pace of play, right? We're seeing these slight delays as he just tries to force Petayaa to push a preemptive button, find a whiff, and he's managing to do so just through these empty hops. It's beautiful, beautiful stuff from Wolf, really abusing the fastball speed of this character and making up for the weakness that is the fact that all of his aerials pretty much start at the same time.
Yeah, and now Jakal just trying to look for as much damage as possible, going for the Tomahawk grab, racking a little bit more. We're going to see a forward air, just racking more damage. Petayaa is going to be sent off stage constantly, is not able to do anything. He's been stuck in disadvantage for a long time. Now Jakal just about to lap the percent while being up a whole stock, and now it has happened. Jakal just looking for those forwarders, trying to do something more, trying to find that KO, but Petayaa trying to do something without that rage drive, but now it's on, but tries to look for it, doesn't get it off. Now Ritual. Let's see how Petayaa is able to bring this back.
Absolutely, the back airs not going to find their mark. Rising Nair, neither. Or both these players just kind of scrapping, but Jakal's patience on shield with shield on that platform going to allow him to get back to stage, get rid of that rage drive. I've just a little bit less scary now, and Kazuya trying to get back to stage, being able to jump off ledge at the same time as everyone else just, you know, the godsend that character really needed, because if he had a 7-frame jump spot off ledge, he would never be able to get off here. That being said, he's still not able to because it's Jakal, and we're up 3 stocks to 1 here, Gerd, 2 minutes in. This one's getting a little bit out of hand for Petayaa, but finds a stock, and that's the start he needed.
Yeah, I wanted to go just back a little bit. Jakal was able to get a good drop zone nair for a KO, but it doesn't even matter. That forward air, up air, back air is going to seal up so much damage. Almost gets a KO with the sweet spot hit. Back air, now that down tilt is just going to push Petayaa off stage just a little bit. That drop zone nair going to retreat back. Ooh.
He gets it back, though, because he got hit, which allowed him to find that root. Trying to find the first tech, but Jakal in the perfect position to abuse Jostle to not let Petayaa land on the platform and find the first tech. Speaking of, right, there was a not a drop zone nair, but a crouch ledge slip nair to get his way back to stage, trying to use the down air cross up just so incredibly safe. It worked the first time, but the second time Petayaa was ready for it, utilizing that auto turnaround, but not ready for the wind up F smasher. Just, you know what? When your claws, when your combos, when your lasers don't work, sometimes you just gotta punch him in the face.
Yeah, it's that S smash is so good from Wolf. It has very little end lag. It's so extremely powerful. You also can move back slightly because you Herfbox shift just a little bit. So I don't know if Petayaa was able to do anything, even if Petayaa tried to whiff punish at some point. It's not going to matter. Jakal is going to be winning the set 2-1 and is going to be moving on to winners top 8, winners semifinals of Fusion number 147. And
yes.
And Jakal's actually going to be fighting against Beast in top 8, so I just wanted to mention that too.
Yeah, no, top 8, dude, coming on up. We still have a loser side to work on through, but winners is also, we're also waiting on the other side. Currently, we've got Jakal and Beast on one side, as you mentioned, and WebJP versus the winner of Guy and Rondor on the other. Weezer's made quite the loser's run, and is now on loser's side playing the winner of King Cage and Mr. Mug. Hayes is beat Cooter and is now going to be playing Sully, who took it over Haven, and Solar Beam are playing to play the winner of Delta and Your Boy. The winner of that set will play Pharaoh, and Lemon Tea is playing Duquesne, and the winner of that set is going to play Undead Braindead versus Switch. So some fantastic sets up ahead for you all in the rest of the bracket, but Gerd, I mean, these have been some fantastic sets behind us too, and I mean, it's just a blast to be here with you tonight.
Yeah, I was able to have this opportunity because my professor had canceled class. I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing anything else tonight. Let me see if I can message Google, see if I can get on Commerce Secretary. So today was an exceptional day. I'm glad we actually got to have our first block together. We've been trying to get it for such a long time, being from the same region. But you know, first time for everything. We'll be doing it on the Fusion block. That's been a great opportunity from us, and I believe we're going to be switching off soon, aren't we?
We are, but before we do, we've got some ads, some things for you to talk about right now. We've got